At night, Dad and his son are huddled in a public toilet. They use toilet paper to cover the floor and try to sleep. Then someone starts knocking on the door. Chris covers his son's ears and braces his legs against the door. This tough guy finally breaks down and cries. Life's just a real struggle. The next day, Chris goes to another shelter. The social worker says there are only 4 spots left. Then some homeless guy cuts in line. But lucky for Chris, someone recognizes the line, "Cutter." So he and his son get in. After he gets his son to sleep, Chris reads by the light coming through the window. Then the big company exam comes. Chris finishes it super fast. In the elevator, this arrogant classmate says the questions were a piece of cake. Chris says the essay question was really hard. That guy then rushes back cause he didn't even see the essay. On the way to pick up his son, the boss suddenly asks Chris for $5. Chris hesitates. $5 might not be a big deal to others, but it's huge for him. He finally hands it over. That night, Chris fixes the scanner and sells it. The problem's finally solved. The internship's coming to an end. Can Chris be the 1 out of 20 to get hired? The manager calls him. The higher up wants to talk to him. Chris gets all nervous. When he walks into the office, usually chatty Chris can't say a word. He stares hard, trying not to cry. The boss gives him the $5 back. Chris can barely hold his stuff cause happiness has finally arrived.